Hey, what's up guys, Sojourner's Best here about to give you my video review over the Nintendo 3DS, which is a portable gaming device that gives you everything you love about the Nintendo DSi, but also Nintendo throws in their glasses-free 3D technology, and I was really interested to see how that was going to work, and I'll get to that in a second. But it's first going to talk about the design and the hardware. Now the 3DS comes in two different colors, Aqua Blue and Cosmo Black. It features dual screens. The top screen is the 3D screen, and that's widescreen, and it has a resolution of 800 by 240, and the bottom screen is a touch screen. It has a resolution of 320 by 240, and overall the screens look very good, very bright and very crisp. And also on this 3DS, you'll find something new there. You actually find an analog stick, which can be improved a little bit. I like it to be a little bit stiffer, but I'm not going to say what normally I would say there, but I like it to be a little bit stiffer. But overall, the analog stick is pretty good, and especially with games like Street Fighter. And on the back of the device, you'll find dual 3D rear camera, so you can actually take 3D pictures with this thing. And also you'll find a front-facing camera and on the front. And also this every 3DS comes with a 2 GB SD card, and that SD card slot is located on the left-hand side of the device, right alongside the volume rocker. So that's pretty good. They added an SD card slot with every 3DS right out the box. You don't have to go buy one. Also on the back, you find the stylus and the cartridge slot. And just to point out right now, the 3DS is backwards compatible with all other DS games. And also on the right-hand side of the screen itself, you'll find a 3D slider, and that's used to adjust the 3D effect. And on the back, also on the back of the device, you'll find some shoulder buttons as well. And on the inside, Nintendo has also thrown in a motion sensor and a gyro sensor, which is really good for the sensor. I said that kind of weird, but it's really good for augmented reality type of stuff. But we'll get to that in a second. All right, let's go ahead and talk about software. Now, generally, the OS on the 3DS runs like butter. It's very smooth, very fast, very easy to navigate the menus, and it's very well laid out, so you don't ever have to spend too much time trying to figure out how to get to some point in the software. It's just very nicely done by Nintendo with the overall OS on this thing. And also too, I love the additions of being able to share your Mii with a QR code, so you can transform your Mii into a QR code, which is a little thing you can just scan with the cameras on the 3DS, and now allow that once the person scans it with the camera, they can actually download that Mii straight into your 3DS, which is actually a pretty little cool idea. It's like to see them implement that in that type of way. And also I love the camera applications. A lot of cool features in there, digital zoom, a lot of different effects you can add to your pictures and stuff. And again, you can take 3D pictures with the 3DS, so it's really nice to be able to do that. So what games are for the 3DS? And the 3DS has a pretty good launch lineup. It had 16 titles available on day one. About 3 of those were from Nintendo itself, and other ones were third party. And my favorite game so far has been Street Fighter. It's an awesome game, very good console port, very fully featured. I mean, I really see I only see slight differences between this one or a game that you'll play on the Xbox or the PlayStation or whatever. All the characters are pretty much there, and it's just a pretty nice little effect, especially the 3D effect to it. And it has a nice little 3D over-the-shoulder view there, which looks awesome. It looks awesome. So I really love Street Fighter game. Also, a couple games coming from Nintendo. You had Steel Divers, kind of like a submarine game, and this is the 3D effect, and this really allows you to really see back there in the ocean. Very nice, and also you're just trying to navigate the different courses there without getting shot down or torpedoed. So the launch lineup and the games so far on the 3DS are pretty good, are pretty innovative, and I can't wait to see what else comes out of that. And also, Nintendo's done a very good job of implementing AR, augmented reality, into the 3DS itself. It's pretty cool technology where you can use the cameras on the back of the 3DS to actually move around and navigate different games and activities. So you can see here is something with this AR games. It's pretty fun. You can lay down these cards on the desk and they'll recognize it, and you can move around and shoot the dragons or shoot different objects or interact with different Nintendo characters or whatever you want to do. And also here, they had another thing called Face Raiders, and you can see me, I'm debuting my little soldier cam here for the first time. But Face Raiders, you can put your face in these little things, and you're really going to be moving around the room trying to shoot them. So it's just really fun to do. You want to be careful with your kids so they don't walk down some stairs with this thing, looking at the screen, trying to run around the house. But overall, it's a nice little effect, and it's nice to see Nintendo really attack AR in this type of way. Now let's talk about the most important thing with this new 3DS, and that's, well, the 3D. Does it actually work? Does it kill your eyes? Does it give you headaches? Well, I have to tell you that the overall 3D effect is really, really good with the 3DS. Nintendo's done a very good job by doing this, especially since it is glasses free. And the way they're doing it is that they're allocating 400 pixels per eye on this top screen, which is the only 3D screen on this thing. And that's how they're getting this glasses free 3D effect there. But I have to say that one of my only quirks with it is that you do have to be holding it at the right angle. If you're off angle a little bit, the screen itself actually get a little bit blurry. It's not to say that it's hard to keep it at that angle, but you know, sometimes if you're playing a game or doing some type of augmented reality, it may be a little bit hard to keep it in focus, to keep that 3D effect just perfect. But overall, that's not that big of a gripe, and that's something that Nintendo will probably fix in the next version of the 3DS. But also too, I haven't experienced any really headaches. Now my eyes have gotten a little bit weird, especially when I start a game like Street Fighter, just when I'm starting up. I don't know why. But once I get to the first fight, my eyes are generally fine. But that being said, the 3D effect does have different effects on every single person. So what may not be a problem for me may be a problem for you. The best way is just to get your hands on it, just to try it first to see. But, you know, as far as all the complaints for it, it's a little slider right there too. So you can slide this up and down to just a 3D effect, and that may help some people's eyes if you are having some type of problems. Plus, you can turn it all the way off. Again, because all 3D games are able to be played in 2D, but I'm really liking the 3D effect on the 3DS. Nintendo's done a very good job with it. Okay, so overall, my final conclusion of the 3DS is that it's a very nice, solid update from the DSi. And I think it is a worthy update for anybody. If you're interested in the 3D technology, the 3D comes off very good. Now, again, depending on your eyes, you may need to adjust it or whatever. But I think that Nintendo's done a very good job of making this glasses-free technology work. It can be improved, though, by not allowing for more angles to be able to see the 3D content without getting blurry. But again, they'll probably fix that in the next version of the 3DS. And for being one of the first people to do this in a portable gaming device, Nintendo has pulled off the effect very, very well. With this device being backwards compatible with all other DS games, that's awesome. So you don't have to buy a whole new slew of games. And also, it's just really something new. It's something new and unique that hasn't been really done before, and as far as the consumer market out there. And I'm just really having a lot of fun with it. And it's at the price point of $250, which I think is a very nice price point. And we'll see how this thing can compete up with the NGP, the next PSP that's coming from Sony. But I think Nintendo has a very good winner on their hands. If you're interested in this thing, definitely go check it out. And I can definitely give this a salute. I like the Nintendo 3DS. But anyway, guys, leave a comment down below about what you think about this product. Are you going to be getting it? If you already have it, what do you think about it? And thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.